So, guys, you're welcome back for the coverage between Chelsea and Aston Villa. You're welcome back for the match between Chelsea and Aston Villa. And it's 1-0. Chelsea scoring in the 16th minute. So, let me run you through the lineup for the game. So, for Chelsea, we have Mendy in post, we have Chaluba playing the triplet between uh, Thiago Silva and Rudiger. And for the right wing back, because Chris James has been given red card, Hudson Odoi has I take as his first chance. Miguel Saul is making his first appearance alongside Kovacic, and they are pairing the two. So the attempt shots have played shots on attempt. Chelsea have made 3 attempts and the one on target, and the same as Aston Villa. Aston Villa also has one on target. So back to the lineup. So we have Chaluba, Mendy in post, Chaluba, Silva, Rudiger, Hudson-Odoi, Saul Niguez, Kovacic, Alonso, Ziyech, Havertz, and Lukaku being the top man. And Aston Villa, we have Steer in post, we have Cash, we have Konsa, we have Mings, we have Tuanzebe, Takin, Danny Inks, and Watkins. It's almost 17 minutes of play and terrible defending from Aston Villa from a corner, which ends with the ball deflecting off Enzo Conce's knee and onto his own bar. Remember that Alonso was on the floor, but Chilwell was ready now, but it seems Chilwell is ready for the game to continue. So we go back to our coverage, and it's as I indicate. So Thiago Silva of the ball is giving it back to Rudiger, and Rudiger is moving as fast as I heard. You know that Rudiger, when it comes to such things, he's very fast on the ball and wouldn't miss any chance at all. And Rudiger is moving. So John McGinn takes in a swinging corner in at Tyrone Mings at the near post, but the England centre back can make a connection, and neither can Douglas Lewis. But Mendy still has to make a save as the ball had so much kill on it that it was traveling directly towards net. The Lukaku goal certainly hasn't damaged Villa's spirit. So it's interesting. Lukaku scoring his second goal since coming back into the fray of things there, and that's how things are panning out. As Chelsea won, um, Aston Villa nil. Let me run you through the lineup again. Mendy, Chaloba, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, Hudson-Odoi, Kovacic, Saul Niguez, Marcos Alonso, Ziyech, and Lukaku, and Havertz in that space for Chelsea. When it comes to Aston Villa starting 11 here, Cash, Tuanzembe, Minks, Konsa, Target, J. Ramsey, uh, Luis McGinn, Watkins, and Danny Ings in the Chelsea are still pushing, and it looks as if Aston Villa is not giving them a dog's chance at all to make incursions. So the ball is with Chelsea in the middle. Now they've lost it, and Aston Villa are continuing. It's a long cross, but straight into the hands of goalkeeper Edward Mendy. That was a nice cross and straight into the hand of goalkeeper Edward Mendy. It was a beautiful one that Chelsea are starting. Saul Niguez going the way he's been the space of the ball. And then could this be an equalizer? But Mendy come forward and what a block! What a block from experienced defender Thiago Silva. Oh my God. Had not been the experience of Thiago Silva, this could have been an equalizer. Chelsea are living dangerously. Chelsea are living dangerously. They seem to be relaxed, or I don't know if they are complacent. It's 23 minutes, and Chelsea won Aston Villa 0. Aston Villa nearly equalized. Oh my Lord. This would have been a pretty difficult one for Chelsea. It was after their first goal, they seemed to be lost as Marcos Alonso in the middle. And well, they are Chelsea trying to find their feet 23 minutes in that spot there. Miguel Odoi, what is he going to do? Odoi of the ball has been dispossessed. And Lukaku lurking around, but the keeper Steer hits it so hard. It comes back to the post of Chelsea. Now Chelsea starts in the midfield again. They start proceedings. back to Kai Havertz. Havertz dribbles one, searches for a partner. Yes, he gives it to Alonso. Alonso to Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy takes his time, searches for whom to pass it to, and who is he passing it to? Edward Chaluba is around. Kovacic is still moving. Ziyech still in the free. No, Ziyech is just coming back from an injury. That is that for you in the space. Hudson Odoi with the ball. Hudson, what can he do? Hudson moving one, two. Is he going to cross? Lukaku is on loan. Is he going to cross? And what does he do? Straight back to the defender, clears it. Aston Villa defenders are on the trail. Aston defenders are on the trail. What a good clearance by Tuazembe. What a good clearance from him. Aston Villa defenders are on the trail. They are still applying pressure. Chelsea still doing what they have to do. So the ball is still with Chelsea. Uh, Saul Niguez has headed it back to Kovacic. Kovacic back to what's his name, Kovacic back to Thiago Silva. Now Thiago Silva looking for Rudiger. Is giving it to Rudiger. Rudiger, what is he going to do? He's giving it back to Saul Niguez. Saul Niguez seems to be losing the ball a lot, and it's not good for him, especially this being his maiden match, and he's losing so much of the ball in the midfield of the Chelsea team. So Saul moving forward, but he's retrieved it. But Daniel Lewis has blocked the ball, and he's passed it to James Ramsey. Ramsey with Dali on the line. He gives it to Target. Target moving through the right of the midfield. He turns back, gives a long one back to Konsa. Konsa moving. He gives that pass and it's been blocked by Hudson-Odoi. What's Hudson-Odoi going to do? Is he going to dribble one? Hudson-Odoi trips. He moves straight. Hudson-Odoi moving fast along the counter line. What is he going to do? Hudson-Odoi. He gives a cross and goalkeeper Steer has it safely in his hands. And I didn't know why Chelsea are really playing this. The earliest lends to particular fold. Aston Villa still with the ball. They are moving. They are kicking the ball just round within their own setting, so they don't lose track of the ball. Aston Villa still moving on, and it's a beautiful cross from Cash, but Marcos Alonso deals with the ball. He gives it to Ziyech. Ziyech moves forward, gives it to Hudson Odoi. What they Hudson Odoi loses the ball. It's another cross, and it's in the middle. Chaluba blocks the ball, and Chelsea are leaving it. It's a nice shot, but it's over the bar. It's over the bar. Douglas. It's over the bar. Douglas Luiz's shot just posted out of play. It's 26 minutes. Douglas Luiz trying to make an impact over there. Tackle on Chaluba. It's a bad tackle on Chaluba. And this should be a card. This should definitely be a card. This should definitely be a card. If it's not a card, then that's unfair. That's a bad challenge from Minks, the English defender. So Minks is an English native, and I'm sure he's been given. Yes, has been given the yellow card. He should be careful. Going into such challenges are not going to help you at all, and he should be told of how he goes in some of these challenges. So Chelsea starting attack within the back. So let's see how that goes with Chelsea playing from right to left. It's 27 minutes of play. It's Chelsea Villa 0. Chaluba with the ball. Um, he moves on, searching for Ziyech, and well, he changes his mind, plays it back to Thiago Silva, Thiago Silva to Edward Mendy, and Edward Mendy is searching for who to give the ball to. It's a long one, and it's been headed off by the defense of Aston Villa. Aston Villa trying to solve things. They're giving it back to their goalkeeper. Steer gives it back to Minks. Minks moves forward. He gives it. Yeah, moving forward. David Daniel Luis. He drives Lugo Kovacic, and what's going to happen? Referee has given an infringement against Kovacic. Remember that Kovacic has won the Champions League 5 times. He's won it 5 times. He won it four. He won it 4 times. Sorry, he won it 3 times with Real Madrid, and he's won it once with Chelsea in that particular order. And it's a long one. It's an infringement against Chelsea, who is going to play the ball. So Cash delivers a long one and what is going to happen. Alonso clears it from behind, and it's still on. Minks gives it to Konsa. Konsa moves with the ball, breaks one, gives it target, it's across, and Chaluba heads it away. He heads it away back to Konsa. Konsa to James Ramsey. James Ramsey gives a nice cross, but goalkeeper Edward Mendy grabs it. Edward Mendy grabs that particular ball, and it seems to be in no man's land. That ball seems to land in no man's place. It's still on 26 minutes of play. It's Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0. Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0 in that particular field over there. And goal kind courtesy of Romelu Lukaku. The goal was kind courtesy of Romelu Lukaku. Let's see how Romelu Lukaku will fare in this game as well. Last game against Liverpool, they saw but he couldn't score. But in this game, he's giving Chelsea the opener in that particular forward. And Chelsea are playing dangerously. They are treading dangerously because if they give Aston Villa any opportunity, Aston Villa is going to really put them down in the ditch in that particular arena. We are live here at Made in Africa TV. Remember to hit the subscription button, and then when you hit the subscription button, remember to hit the notification button. So we are live and you are joining us. So remember to subscribe. If the first time you are watching us, go down, look for the subscribe button and hit it. And when you hit it, you you also wait for the notification button and hit that one in the particular phone as well. So we are still waiting for signals to continue with the commentary. So it's Chelsea versus Aston Villa. So Saul is caught in a possession again by John McGinn, and then Oli Watkins is found in the penalty area. He rounds up Edward Mendy and pulls the trigger, but Thiago Silva again has positioned himself well and makes the block around the 80 yards out from goal. It's been all Villa since Lukaku scored, and I don't know what Chelsea is doing. Chelsea is really playing dangerously. They're allowing things. Tyrone Mings is the second player to go into the book in this first half. I don't know. I don't know if it's a game that Aston Villa is playing um, in his bid to win the ball. He's brought down Callum Hudson-Odoi. The first one was against Chaloba, and now against Hudson-Odoi, and Tyrone Mings is going to be punished for that particular um, decision that he took. But referee just gives him a one. He doesn't give him a card, else he would receive his marching orders. It's Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0 in this particular game that we are witnessing. I know you want us to bring you a live coverage of it. You want to see the video, you want to watch the match, but unfortunately, because of right issues at the right time, we will show you some excerpts of the match. So it's a corner kick, and Edward Mendy is up to task. What a brilliant save! What a brilliant save! 32 minutes in, Edward Mendy has saved Chelsea. That brilliant corner kick was not well cleared, and Mings hit it sweetly, but Edward just pushes out. It's a pretty difficult one for Chelsea in that particular night. Another corner kick to Aston Villa. What can he do this time? It's a cross, and then Edward Mendy hits it out. Aston Villa really giving Chelsea a real push, a nice cross, but it doesn't work out. That clearance from Hudson-Odoi doesn't go through, and it's Villa all the way. Villa are doing the push, and I'll not be surprised if Aston Villa equalizes. Goalkeeper Steer in his favorite note of Jesse in that particular forward. Goalkeeper Steer in that particular for the last 10 minutes has been just Aston Villa. Chelsea just enjoying that Ziyech back to goalkeeper Mendy. And what's that? It's a dangerous back pass which could lead to a goal. But the whole thing is that they are really pressing. Aston Villa are really pressing, They are playing very physical football, not giving Lukaku the room to operate at all. He's being heckled and pushed, and it's still ongoing. Chelsea still haven't made any brilliant attempts yet. It's all Aston Villa at playing 6 shots in that particular fold. And Aston Villa, let me tell you what, Aston Villa are playing a totally physical game. So it's not giving Chelsea the chance to operate at all. That's the targets that they have set for themselves, and that's their mode of operation. They're playing a very difficult game. We've had crunching tackles in that sphere, and I don't know what's going to happen so far. If you look at this ball, Villa, Chelsea should be very careful. Else, if they do not take care, Aston Villa can equalize in this particular game. Earlier on, we brought you the game between Chelsea and Man United and Newcastle. But it's Chelsea against Liverpool. It's a free kick to Aston Villa, and let's see what Aston Villa can do with the ball. What Aston Villa will do with the ball. Chelsea forming their wall. Mm, Let's let's see if that wall can prove pivotal against the tackles coming from Aston Villa. I don't know what sort of conversation is currently going on between the Aston Villa team and then the coach. It seems to be a problem. I have absolutely no idea what exactly the problem is. It's Aston Villa who are taking their free kick, but unfortunately, uh, the plan didn't go as its execution. And the execution didn't go well at all with the game and this particular front. Chelsea are playing a very dangerous game. That's a nice cross and it's over the bar. That was a beautiful one from big time. It was a nice header and double save. One from Minks, which got Silva saving and got Mendy saving and Andrea Silva pulling a double save in Portugal that Thiago Silva gives a long one to Marcos Alonso. Alonso to Rudiger. Rudiger blasts it. And the rate at which they are over Aston Villa is attacking, it's making it very difficult for Chelsea to do anything. So it's back to Aston Villa. McGinn moving with the ball, and it's Kovacic attacking him. And McGinn hits the ball over the bar. McGinn hits the ball, passes the cross line. Thomas Tuchel is not too enthused. He's quite pensive this afternoon watching proceedings go on. He and his staff watching proceedings go on, and Aston Villa's coach saying he seems dumbfounded. He doesn't know what's not going right because they had two clear chances at few clear attempts at goal, but none of them materialized. And that Mendy hits it hard. Lukaku gives a header to so Miss Kai Havertz with the ball. He gives it to who's that? Okay, so back to Chalobah to Silva, Silva to Kovacic. Kovacic has been brought down by McGinn, and I told you Aston Villa are really playing a physical game and they're not giving them Ziyech to Odoi. Odoi was Odoi going to do. It's going to give a low cross and it's been blocked by Mings. Odoi again. Odoi moves, dribbles one, gives a back pass to Ziyech. Ziyech gives a low cross and it's a beautiful shot. But goalkeeper steers afterwards. Or the beautiful drive from Hakim Ziyech and goalkeeper steer is after it. Also a nice pass from Odoi to Ziyech, and Ziyech gives that long sweet left foot drive, but it goes nowhere. And they're on offensive, and it's a huge cross. Oh, Aston Villa unable to make good use of that cross. Chaluba kicks the ball hard, heads it to Ziyech. Ziyech gives it to Lukaku. Lukaku is being blocked by Minks. Minks is really proving a mouthful for Lukaku because of his hard tackles he's been giving him, and he's been pulling him back. Lukaku, I don't know, but he had a great time during the international break. Now it's Aston Villa with the ball. Number 6 man gives it to Minks. Minks moves with the ball, gives it back to number 14 man. Moving forward, is setting to give it to McGinn, but no one is unable to get it. Havertz, he was unable to block the ball, and Marcos Alonso has been brought down. Marcos Alonso, but Kovacic gets the ball, and the ball has been taken off neatly from him by the number four Aston Villa. Aston Villa are pressing hard. They are moving into empty spaces. Could this be a goal? They move, and a big shot. Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy. Oh my God. What a beautiful, what a beautiful one from Edward Mendy. I don't know if it's because it's the first time Saul Niguez is playing with Kovacic. They are not really clicking as you also. Chaluba was caught ball watching, and James Ramsey. James Ramsey in that kind of things, playing that beautiful shot, but Edward Mendy deals with it for the second time with Rudiger giving him a lot of cover. Chelsea are really playing a sort of game that is very dangerous to them. If they are not careful, they're going to lose. Rudiger with the ball gives it to experienced Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva jogging with the ball in the middle, gives it to Chaluba. Chaluba, what is he going to do? Gives a long pass to Ziyech. Ziyech to Saul Niguez. Niguez heads it, but it's going nowhere. Maybe it's Niguez's first match, so we can't really blame him. He seems to be struggling with the game of play today. Uh, he's really struggling. I don't know what's really going on. At 42 minutes of play, Chelsea won, Aston Villa 0. Chelsea won, Aston Villa 0 in that particular fold. I don't know why Chelsea are really struggling to play against Aston Villa. It's a difficult match. You look at Aston Villa playing very physical game, and they are playing both physical and are playing fast. I'm not allowing Chelsea to move on the counter. So any ball Chelsea gains, it's a physical tackle that they get it. So it's making the Chelsea players not move so quickly. But Rudiger will deal with the ball. Beautiful one. He clears it to touch, and it's a throw in to Aston Villa. Rudiger in a particular foot, the UEFA Champions League winner. He doesn't seem enthused with what is going on at all. He doesn't really understand why things are going that way in this particular game. And Cash wiping the ball. Maybe the ball seems so wet, so Cash is wiping it with a towel before he throws it at Mendy, orchestrating his defense, arranging his defense. Marcos Alonso in I see Kai Havertz in there. Um, they are giving them too much empty spaces, and if they don't take it, they're going to be punished. Marcos Alonso hits a long one to no one in particular because Lukaku just came back, he drifted back to join the attack, and it's a long one. Minks in there, Minks versus Chaluba, experience versus the inexperience, and Chaluba does what? It's a throw in. Minks throws it. Minks what he's going to do. Chaluba goes on it. Hudson. The ball has been dribbled. He's been dribbled. Hudson, and it's a beautiful tackle from Saul Niguez. But referee says, I don't know what referee took. Referee says it's a foul. It's a bad tackle. He just slid in there and waited for the ball. So this was the dribbling from in that place, but that was a beautiful tackle. And it makes it saying this is a double tackle. This is a double tackle. He deserves a card, but referee's having none of that. Watkins, Watkins, and he was the one who was brought down, or adjudged to be brought down by the referee. It's a long cross inside, and it's been headed away, but still Chelsea are still playing dangerously. Oh, Watkins with the ball, but Lukaku breaks it. Lukaku clears, gives Chelsea starting a break. Kovacic. Kovacic has been brought down by referee. How kind of it? The ball hits Carlos. The ball hits Alonso. Sorry, and it's been cleared away by Cash. Cash clears the ball, so Cash has been cleared away by Cash, and Cash is furious. He doesn't know what to do. Marcos Alonso with the ball, searching for who to give the ball to. Finally decides on Saul Niguez back to Alonso. Blocks the ball. Cash blocks the ball, preventing Alonso from making any crosses. 2 minutes added time added on. Alonso still with the ball. Looks like Alonso is the captain of the day. Alonso is the captain of the day. You know, he's one of the oldest players in this current Chelsea setup. Alonso gives a long cross, and what's going to happen? Is Lukaku there? Is he going to give his second goal? No, he's unable to do that. The box with Chelsea. Arsenal, Arsenal, what's he going to do? Is he going to give a pass to Ziyech, or he's going to dribble? He moves one, he gives a cross, and the cross doesn't reach the intended player. Oh, Rudiger's shot is blasted far away to the fans. Chelsea's fans. Stamford Bridge is packed, and Rudiger hit it so hard. He's smiling. He knows what he did wasn't right. He is smiling. Rudiger just hit it straight into uh, the stadium. It's Chaluba, gives a nice cross, but it's been intercepted. Saul Niguez, he's been losing the ball. This is Havertz. Havertz with the ball. He gives it back to Kovacic. Back to Havertz. Havertz to Rudiger. Rudiger gives it back to Mendy. Mendy breaks the ball, looks and chooses Rudiger as an option. Rudiger only breaks the ball with his left, gives a long ball to Lukaku. Lukaku is being more today, and Saul Niguez is on the ground. Referee says it's a play on. Referee says play should go on. Chaluba giving that hard tackle. Chaluba, what is he going to do? Okay, so Minks couldn't move forward. He's giving it back. Cash, that beautiful one to being played, and the ball has been blocked by Thiago Silva. I thought he was going to give a pass, but instead, so Cash gives a cross, and oh, unfortunately, Aston Villa couldn't make use of that beautiful cross, and referee whistles for the end of the first half, thanks to a goal by Romelu Lukaku, making Chelsea take the lead. And beautiful saves from Edward Mendy and some beautiful tackles from Thiago Silva. I don't know what conversation is going on between Thiago Silva and his grandson, Thiago Silva and Hudson Odoi in that particular form. So it's Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0. Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0. It's Saturday football right here on Made in Africa TV. Saturday football made on Made in Africa TV. Send your thoughts. Send your thoughts or by way of comments in the comment section, and let's see what you think of the match. It's Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0. A beautiful goal by Austin from Romelu Lukaku. Beautiful goal from Romelu Lukaku. So we'll be joining Sky Sports for a first half analysis of the game pretty soon. But you can send your comments here. Uh, let's see what is going on in your mind. Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0. So Mati Cash wearing the number 2 jersey. Konsa, Easy Konsa in the number 4 jersey. Tyrone Mings in the number 5 jersey. Matt Target in the 18 jersey. Douglas Lewis number 6. McGarry number 7. No Traore today, no Jack Grealish. Watkins in his preferred jersey in the place. Okay, so we're bringing you the first half. Who is going to win? Send your messages to Made in Africa TV in the comment section. Let's have your comments there. Who are you supporting? Remember to subscribe to Made in Africa TV. So let me see if I can get you a video of how the goal occurred. So this was how the goal occurred. It was a long one from Hakim Ziyech. So let me just have a feel of how the goal occurred. Casa lança o ataque, atenção que pode marcar Lukaku, faz a finta e faz golo. Casa lança o ataque, atenção que pode marcar Lukaku, faz a finta e faz golo. So that was how the goal happened. A long shot from Lukaku. He dribbles one, he dribbled two, and then he smashed it into the net. 14 minutes right into time. 14 minutes right into time. And that's Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 0.
Through these sort of ball from them. Sloppy passing here. Ends up gifting the ball to Villa. There's a sloppy passing. Not a great ball ultimately there. Villa have done really well. High energy. Okay, so
these are the highlights of the match.
Simple, giving the ball away. He's got to get him off from me at half time. He's getting a chance to look at it. That's a really good save by the goalkeeper here. Watkins comes in on his right foot. He's always wanted on his right foot. We'll send an even better chance after this. Where Ollie wants to come back on his right foot again. Watch this one. It's caught solid possession. He's got away with it once, but he doesn't get away with it twice. Again, when he's at freeze him out, take it back and stop it. He's trying to get back onto his right foot. By doing so, Ollie, he's taking it back into bodies and he fluffs his shot in the end of it. Watch, snuffs it.
9 shots they've had so far, Aston Villa. They only had 7 in the whole of the game against Brentford, so they've been on the front foot more than you would expect, Aaron.
Yeah, they have, but this is why you play two strikers, because when you get two options, you can win the ball back like a good start, high energy, and you've got two options to pass, and unfortunately, Villa haven't got that goal.
Villa haven't got the goal, and Romelu Lukaku is the man who is on the score sheet for Chelsea, and they are leading by a goal to nil at half-time at Stamford Bridge. You never stop this game. I will never let you go.
Runner E-Tech, reuniting fans with the Premier League on Sky Sports.
Okay. Right. Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
When you do the little things right, the big stuff takes care of itself. That's why we use 100% British apples every day, starting with the ones less than 40 miles away. It's in the detail where we're super keen. Our apple roast makes energy that's grip. Extra love, extra care. For the perfect cider, go the extra inches. Wi-Fi star.
Why suffer broadband range? Only BT's hybrid broadband is backed up by EE's mobile network. New unbreakable.
I mean, why would you do that? You've got nothing to lose. To find out how much your car's worth in 60 seconds, enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com. This year, over 1 million people have video called our colleagues for expert tech advice.
Good afternoon, welcome to Live. My name's Jake. How can I help?
Have the speakers as far apart as you can, have them tuning towards you.
You're going to go for a movie, 4K screen, OLED because the pixels are separate.
And of course, if you find it cheaper, we'll price match you.
Yes, I am a real human being.
Before buying online, video call the tech experts with Shop Live and get the best prices guaranteed. The Curry's PC World. NBA 2K22, available now.
Girls Club says back.
It's a squad game, but I think we really do sometimes slip into that narrative of look at the team he's chosen.
The 11, yeah.
Look at the no, don't do that anymore. Look at the 11 and then look at the bench. That's what we should do more often.
That's the breaking news from the gantry, folks. It's a squad game. Back to you. It's a very good squad to play that squad game. Let's have a little look at some of the reaction then on social media to the Chelsea lineup. This is lovely, isn't it? Lukaku back at the bridge. That's definitely going to be a theme we're going to be talking about a lot today, I'm sure of. Also this one here, which I think kind of sums up quite a lot as well. Ziyech. Again, we saw him play so well in pre-season. He had a lightning pre-season. Then he scored a hat-trick at Peterborough. And then that's a lot of left footers. That's not something we're really close, actually. I'm sure we'll come on to that as well. It's a very interesting take. I enjoyed that one. Rat's a big fan of that one. Yeah, of course. Right, time to cross over to the social. So this is a little look at the world of social media through the eyes of a Chelsea fan, through the eyes of a Chelsea fan's timeline as well, in essence. Lots to talk about today. I mean, the main thing we're going to be talking about as well is the fact that it's debuts today. We've already seen Romelu Lukaku back at the Bridge, Sal's debut as well. So let's start with that. In fact, let's start with show and tell. Okay, so we've played this before. If you haven't seen this before, basically there are going to be 3 debuts we're going to talk about in these 3 next clips. Myself, Claire and Dan have picked one each, and we want you to vote on your favourite debut in the comments on the Fifth Stand Up. And just a little bit of bragging rights, really. And again, I'm going to get you heavily involved in this one as well, Dylan, so make sure you're aware of this. And no favouritism, although I did win last week on a fairly mediocre argument from myself. So let's start. Let's have a little look at the first one. So this is Romelu Lukaku's debut. Which one of you pulled the bragging rights on this?
The man of the moment. I think, look, you see, Don work with this. Look at his physicality. The way he knows exactly what's coming to him. He looks up. Doesn't even have to look at where the goal is. Fantastic assist. But the way he just owns the box, doesn't he know exactly where the goal is? And look at the fat crowd. That's enough to win, surely. Come on.
He pulled it Mari as well. Give me Claire.
Look, I think hand across.